We are live from Lexington, Kentucky, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to AEW Dynamite, coming live to you on Wednesday night. And boy, do we have a stacked show for you here tonight. On tonight's match card, the traffic may be fast in Lexington, but the traffic towards Maximum Carnage is heating up. And of course, still to come, we have Will Ospreay tonight. Okada offering him an arm, so to speak, if he can beat a opponent of Okada's choosing. He will be guaranteed a shot at that Continental title. Wes Lee takes on Ricochet in our opening contest of the night. And this is a little bit of an invasion angle. Superstars of NXT on this week's AEW Collision and Dynamite will be here. We have a 6-man Battle Royal elimination format, not like last week where I said it was. This is actual elimination over the top rope. These 6 men will compete for an opportunity to challenge Christian Cage. Masha Slamovich, of course, we've seen her on MLW, takes on Mariah May in one-on-one action. Masha signing exclusively to AEW from TNA. And of course, as we saw that backstage brawl between Adam Cole and Jay White, the Guns are here. The Undisputed Kingdom are standing in their way. We know Adam Cole will be here. Jay White will not. He is in the hospital. And Will Ospreay in the main event of the evening. Who will Okada choose to defend his championship, to defend his honour, and stop the aerial assassin getting that opportunity? Christian, tonight 6 competitors battle for a shot at your TNT Championship for a shot next week. Any thoughts on this? Renee, it doesn't matter who wins, because next week the result stays the same. I walk in as TNT Champion, I walk out as TNT Champion. These 6 guys, they're fighting for a chance. But this title isn't about chances, it's about excellence. And nobody on it in AEW is on my level. So congratulations in advance to whoever survives tonight, because next week they step in the ring with Christian Cage and they find out real fast why this championship belongs to me. Christian Cage as confident as ever, but who will step up to face him? Next week we find out tonight in the 6-man Battle Royale. Kicking things off, we have a display of technical excellence. The Superstars of NXT coming to you on the 11th of March on WWE 2K24. They're here this week on Dynamite and Collision to showcase their ability and having opportunities in AEW to potentially win championships, as we kick things off with Wes Lee versus Ricochet. It's AEW v NXT early as the invasion of AEW continues. We're back to normal viewership the week before Maximum Carnage. So obviously the roster can be found as always on the website. Make sure you go check that out if you're confused where anybody is. I know it's a bit confusing now. There's NXT superstars showing up everywhere, but it's an opportunity for superstars to prove themselves. Will Wes Lee be able to shoot down Ricochet? Of course, we haven't seen Ricochet for a while. The return was advertised on Dynamite. He's here, and he's here to prove a point, really, ladies and gentlemen. But Wes Lee is not on his level. Wes Lee is in NXT for a reason and not on the main roster. Well, Ricochet's been on the main roster of WWE and now on the main roster of AEW as Wes Lee starts quick out the gates. And this match is all about momentum as Wes Lee looks hella impressive, goes for that senton, but Ricochet telegraphing that's just the experience. And oh god, the people's elbow by Ricochet. We've seen him do this. He claps and then does a moonsault. Beautiful move there from Ricochet, connecting on Wes Lee. And of course a win for Wes Lee here with the launch of NXT in a couple of weeks time. That will be an amazing advantage for him to take into that launch. Of course, we got so many champions to decide. NXT North American. We will have NXT Tag Team Champions as well. Women's North American, Women's Champion. All kinds of good stuff. Nice swinging move there, and Wes Lee goes for it this time, but hits it. Didn't quite connect, probably how he intends that move to connect. Ricochet to the back. Ideally, you want Ricochet laid on his back and to put all that pressure onto the stomach. And it's been very impressive. It's been a very impressive start, should I say, from Wes Lee. DDT. But Ricochet kicks up. And this really is a show of the finest athleticism you'll see in all professional wrestling. Ricochet using the ropes. Beautiful moonsault. And that's the diversity and the uniqueness of these superstars. The athleticism is so impressive. Reverse DDT and going to spin Wes Lee. Brings him down. Hook of the leg. Kick out by Wes Lee at 1, just over 1 count there. Wes Lee rolls out smart to the ring. Ricochet going to the top rope and crossbody. Of course, Ricochet is well averse with somersaults, moonsaults, 450 splashes, twisters from that top turnbuckle, but also crossbody, super effective as slams Wes Lee to the mat there, and Wes Lee gets out of it. Got to bring this back in the ring, guys. And that kick, the force that your leg is flicking out when you do that somersault is uncontrollable, so it can have some significant force, and it hits Ricochet on the top of the head, can potentially lead to concussions and DDT there. Wes Lee again, he's going to go to the top rope this time. Ricochet scrambling to his feet. I don't know if he can quite reach him from this distance. Axe handle does. Probably the smartest move he could have done from there, and a knee to the back. Ricochet had problems with that lower back in the past, and taking him to the top turnbuckle here. Beautiful hurricanrana there, or I believe it was meant to be a hurricanrana. It's followed up with an elbow drop from Wes Lee. You have to say the future of NXT is bright with superstars like Wes Lee, with other superstars like we'll see tonight, like Tony D'Angelo, and of course there'll be some a Canadian destroyer from Wes Lee as well. There'll be some main roster superstars that are kind of dual drafted, like your Julias, your Stephanie Vickers, Apollo Crews. Them kind of guys will also appear, and anyone can really appear on NXT. It's just a pit of everything. And what the hell's Wes Lee thinking now? Throws Ricochet to the outside of the ring. He's thinking he's going to fly high here, and maybe not the best idea from Ricochet, from Wes Lee if he misses this, and he does, because that's a 10-foot drop at least, straight to the mat on the outside, which is not really reinforced. Underneath there is solid concrete. Manages to get the knees up as Ricochet goes for a shooting star press, but standing. Throws him back in the ring. And now we're about to see Wes Lee finishes off. Ricochet rolls out the way. Beautiful move. Somersault into the hurricanrana. Have to be impressed with the athleticism that Wes Lee is displaying here tonight. Big things for NXT, but Ricochet, of course, more experienced in the world of professional wrestling, in this kind of style of wrestling, the cruiserweight high flying. And as you can see there, debut of Masha Slamovich taking on one of AEW's finest, Mariah May, of course. Mariah May, Deonna Purrazzo, and Harley Cameron forming a new faction called Fatal Beauty. That's a interesting way, and I'm sure they're going to send shockwaves through the AEW women's division as Wes Lee goes for another pinfall here on Ricochet. We'll see her take on Masha Slamovich, no easy task. Of course, Mariah May considers herself a world champion. Masha Slamovich, a former TNA Knockouts world champion, is going to be a real test. As Wes Lee hits it, he's going to go for the pinfall here. Hook of the leg, 1, 2, and Ricochet gets the shoulder up. But at what cost? As Wes Lee goes back to work on Ricochet. Irish whip into the corner. Beautifully, and sometimes faking an Irish whip and dragging an opponent back can build momentum in the move. That hurricanrana there, snapping the momentum of Ricochet away, and another elbow drop. And Wes Lee waiting for Ricochet to do something, going to use the rope, but we've seen him. That's the effective way to use that move. And is Wes Lee going to finish things off here? It looks like he's going to. Ricochet going to fight back here. Of course, it's been a very strong showing from Wes Lee. Oh, the German. And it's a snap German suplex. The momentum when you're coming down on that move is all in the neck. Codebreaker. Could be enough to win the match. 1, 2, and Wes Lee gets a kick out at 3. That Ricochet cannot believe it. That was as close to 3 as you can get, ladies and gentlemen, for a count. And now Ricochet might be starting to sense it and goes to the top rope. It's been an incredible display from Wes Lee. But that move right there, the corkscrew from the top rope, and he's not done here. And actually jumped to the top rope there. Impressive athleticism from Ricochet. And Wes Lee has come. He's give it everything. Right here, right now. He's about to learn the hard way as Ricochet runs against the ropes, and we know what this means. Beautiful move and Pele kick from Ricochet. Put many of his opponents away. The referee runs to the count. Can Wes Lee kick out? No, he can't. Ricochet picking up a very impressive win, but we have to analyse and talk about how impressive was Wes Lee in that match. Could have argued he might have had that match won should he have not been so complacent, but it's Ricochet standing tall here tonight. And congratulations to Ricochet on his return to Dynamite. I'm sure we're expecting many big things from Ricochet. Well, ladies and gentlemen, Battle Royale action about to take place. You've already seen the Royal Rumble, but same rules apply here in the Battle Royale. You have to be thrown over the top rope with both feet, touching the floor. A showcase of a lot of NXT talent in this, having a vying for an opportunity to face Christian Cage for that TNT Championship. Eddie Thorpe made his way to the ring immediately, and he's going to be the first showcase of this match. Who will join him? Well, you saw on the advertising screen, of course, Buddy Matthews, former contender for the World Championship, will be really wanting to reset his memoir. Of course, we've seen Brody King in the Cope Open. The Hounds of Hell, they call themselves. Julia Hart, Brody King, and Buddy Matthews. And this guy is about to get bouncy. Javon Evans will be NXT come the 11th of March, but he's here to showcase his ability, the young OG. Extremely talented wrestler. Uses his body, kind of bends in ways that other people shouldn't, and his athleticism is incredible. Refers to himself as bouncy because every move he seems to have some kind of a bounce to it. The cutter that he does off the middle rope is so impressive, and wearing Gucci today, part of the D'Angelo family on NXT. They've recruited Giovanni Vinci of Tony D'Angelo and the underboss Channing Stacks Lorenzo. That's a little insight for you to what's to come on NXT. The D'Angelo family will be wanting to run that. So is an NXT superstar going to get an opportunity at Championship Gold? Not only Championship Gold, the Patriarch Christian Cage. So impressive with his victory over Swerve Strickland. And Tyler Bate is making his way now down to the ring now. Tyler Bate is actually an NXT superstar that was eligible to be drafted to the main roster, but chose to stay on NXT. I'm sure in his near future we'll see him somewhere in WWE, with whether it be Raw or SmackDown. And he's joined now. We have 4 men ready to fight, 2 more to join. Elimination format. And the son of, in my opinion, the greatest WWE European champion of all time, William Regal, Charlie Dempsey, is entering this match. I'm sure we'll see a lot from him in WWE 2K25 Universe Mode. Very technical wrestler. Of course, his father wants nothing to do with him, which is pretty interesting, but I'm sure with the teachings of Mr. Regal, Charlie Dempsey will be very successful in WWE 2K25. And the final participant representing All Elite Wrestling, Buddy Matthews. Well, it might seem like a 1v5, but it's not the case. It's a showcase match. They've still got to get through Christian Cage, which, by the way, is no easy task at all. As all these men collide in the ring, Tony D'Angelo, Eddie Thorpe, Javon Evans, Bouncy, Tyler Bate, the British Strong Style. Of course, Buddy Matthews having that opportunity, beating the likes of Will Ospreay, winning the Casino Gauntlet. You know, you might think Buddy Matthews, this is a bit of a step down for him, but achieved so much already in Universe Mode. Nice clothesline from Tony D'Angelo. Javon Evans with a suplex from Dempsey, and elbow drop from D'Angelo. Homage to the Macho Man, Randy Savage. And a beautiful drop kick from Eddie Thorpe, and D'Angelo throws Buddy Matthews like he weighs nothing straight over his shoulder. Irish whip there, misses. Javon Evans going to work on Charlie Dempsey. And D'Angelo seems to be everywhere. And him, Vinci, and Channing Stacks, word on the street is they went to the Gucci store here in Lexington, Kentucky, if there even is one. But they all got matching tracksuits, which cost them a small fortune, but paid for by the appearance here on AEW. Charlie Dempsey now about to get eliminated by Tony D'Angelo. Reverses. A little bit smarter than Tony D'Angelo there. A lot faster to react to the punch. Didn't want to get taken out. As we see Buddy Matthews and Javon Evans. So much excitement, of course. Future down the line, later down the year, we will have a Forbidden Door premium live event that will be NXT versus AEW. This is a little bit of a preview, a little bit of a outweighed preview, consider it's 1v5, but it will be a preview, no doubt. So, of course, we've got more Invasion coming to you on Collision this Saturday. And then we're back to the normal viewing schedule. And of course, if you don't know, and I did mention, AEW will be staying on WWE 2K24 at least for the time being, until I can obtain pretty much every community creation that I have a roster. We have a roster here on AEW across Collision, and Javon Evans about to go. We have a roster of 68 participants, so it's quite a big ask, and it'll take quite a lot of time to get them. And the 68 participants I've chose are the perfect participants. We have the likes of Ace Austin from TNA Wrestling. We have many other exciting debutants still to come. We have people you've already seen, people that you knew were signed to AEW like MJF but haven't really featured too much. So a lot of variables that can happen here in AEW. And punches there by Tyler Bate. And Eddie Thorpe eliminated Charlie Dempsey in synchronization. Tony D'Angelo with the knee to the back. And Eddie Thorpe may not get an opportunity at that TNT Championship, but we'll see him. These two guys in NXT. Tony D'Angelo now going to work with Javon Evans. Buddy Matthews of AEW still very much alive in this ring. I assume that his and Brody King's goal was to separate themselves from Malachi Black. Of course, Aleister Black now out of contract with All Elite Wrestling. We'll see him end up in the WWE. And Tyler Bate eliminating Buddy Matthews. And of course, Tyler Bate is no rookie. Extremely talented British wrestler. As we approach the business end halfway through the eliminations. Of course, one of these three men will be the last man standing and will go on to, I believe it's Collision this week that the TNT title will be defended. 2 days of invasion, 2 days of potential spoils. What would it mean for All Elite Wrestling should Javon Evans or Tony D'Angelo win the Battle Royale and take the TNT title to NXT? That could be catastrophic. Nice clothesline there. But of course, let's not take anything away from the TNT champion, Christian Cage. He is a veteran in the ring. He's beat very credible opponents. Tyler Bate exiting now. And it's left down to a NXT talent, as well it was anyway with Tyler Bate in the ring. But one of these guys, Javon Evans, Tony D'Angelo, gonna punch their way to an opportunity at the TNT Championship. Chop there from Javon. Another chop and a third chop as well, just for good luck. As he has Tony D'Angelo in the corner here. Knee to the neck, that's never a healthy sign. Cuts off the oxygen to the mouth. Collar and elbow type, nice drag. And a beautiful kick there from Javon Evans. Of course, one of the people I'm most excited to see in the NXT Universe mode is Javon Evans, as he looks to eliminate Tony D'Angelo here. Has him up in a precarious position. If he can just get him over the ropes, which he does, the disadvantage is actually with Javon Evans, because because as you see here, Tony D'Angelo has the power of just clinging to them ropes. And a leg breaker here from Tony D'Angelo. Of course, Christian Cage will be watching on this match, wanting to analyze his opponent, see what they have. And beautiful move there from Tony D'Angelo, the belly to hook the leg, and then the suplex. Beautiful. Taz would be proud. Irish whip into the corner. Into the ropes, and a belly-to-belly suplex. Javon Evans' offense kind of dimmed. Of course, we know what kind of offense he can offer. It's very bouncy, as he says, which is quite unique. As elbows to the gut of Tony D'Angelo. A beautiful belly-to-belly again there from D'Ange. And of course, this Sunday, it's a big one. Satan Structure plays host in Perth, Australia, to the WWE Elimination Chamber. The road to WrestleMania has begun. Seeds are starting to be planted. People are punching their tickets and booking their flights. Here on AEW, we're looking towards Maximum Carnage, which is clues in the name, as Tony D'Angelo looking to get rid of Javon Evans here. Can he do it? Gets him on the top turnbuckle. Of course, not the best way to eliminate somebody, in my opinion. I think you're better trying to throw them over the ropes and follow up on that. I think the corner's a very hard place to eliminate someone. Lots of places, the ropes, the turnbuckle, the post, where your opponent can grab and hold on to for dear life, so to speak. And this is how you do it. D'Angelo has him on the edge and eliminates Javon Evans, who barely showed any offense in that end sort of sequence between these two. But it's going to be Tony D'Ange and the D'Angelo family going to challenge Christian Cage for the TNT title. You know what? I fancy Tony D'Angelo to dethrone Christian Cage, but we'll find out when these two face off. You know, people said I wouldn't last as the AEW Women's Champion, that I wasn't ready, that someone would take this from me real fast. Well, guess what? I walked into a gauntlet match as number 1 and outlasted every single woman who stepped up. I defended this championship against the best in Ring of Honor and AEW, and yet I'm still here. And then there's Tony Storm. Oh, Tony. You like to call yourself a superstar, an icon. But where are you tonight? Not here, because deep down you know exactly what's waiting for you. This is my division. I built this reign with my own 2 hands, and nobody, not even a so-called timeless legend, is taking it from me. So Tony, enjoy your little break, because when you finally step into the ring with me at Maximum Carnage, you'll realise what the rest of this division already knows. Mina Shirakawa is unstoppable. And action continues here on Dynamite, as you've just seen the trailer for the Elimination Chamber coming to you on the 16th of February. This Sunday, we're about to head to the women's division. Masha Slamovich taking on Mariah May. This should be a good introduction to the newest member of the AEW roster, the newest member of the full-time AEW roster anyway, as she takes on the marvelous, the beautiful Mariah May, who has formed a cult following, or she's a part of the new faction, Fatal Beauty, including Deonna Purrazzo, Harley Cameron, the self-proclaimed most beautiful women in AEW. Masha goes for a early knee to the face. Mariah telegraphs, and the thing about Mariah is she's got such experience at World Championship level already. Had brilliant matches in this universe mode in Fatal 4-Way action. Good match against Toni Storm a few weeks ago on AEW. And Masha picks her up, powerbomb, and that's what we'll expect to see from Masha in this universe mode. Immediate pinfall attempt on the former AEW World Champion, and a 1 count there. Mariah May going to have to do more to put her away. Misses with the clothesline. Mariah will take advantage of any little speck of dust that you leave her to take advantage of. She'll be on that, and you best believe that. And Irish whip here. Pulls her back, and nice drag. A little bit of a glitch on the screen there. What does that mean? Stomps to the head. And Masha Slamovich an incredible physical specimen for a woman wrestler. Oh my goodness me. Tombstone to the outside. Looks to be ending the career of marvelous Mariah May. And another drag there from Masha. And as I was saying, an incredible physique on Masha Slamovich. A really strong woman, can also be very agile technician in the ring, but she also hosts a lot of power moves, like this powerbomb we're about to see again, slamming Mariah May to the mat. As she goes in the corner, she's going to go to the middle rope. Mariah looks a little bit far for a mid-rope maneuver, but can she? No, she's going to come back down, and Mariah counters and reversal from Masha again. The power overwhelming Mariah, drags her, and that's the strength I was talking about. Throws her across the ring like she weighs nothing. Gets her back to her feet. Mariah May going to try and keep that vertical base. Nice arm drag there. And what the hell's happened here? The lights went out and Masha's confused. There's something going on at the Titantron, but not sure whose music that is or what the hell's going on. But Masha looks confused. This gives Mariah May, maybe the other members of Fatal Beauty. Oh, Jesus. Fatal Beauty works in bounds, and Harley Cameron with the knee to the face, and Mariah going to crawl for the pinfall. Harley Cameron making herself known here by kneeing Masha Slamovich to the face as she goes to the back. Masha kicks out at one though. The powerhouse showing she's still got a lot of fight, and about to trade blows now. Big punch from Masha. And as we trade blows, who will win? Of course, you'd expect the power of Masha Slamovich to be a big feature in this. Mariah May, an incredibly gifted technical wrestler. Striking game, not known for the striking game, but she seems to be winning this. Masha misses again, and Mariah going to take the advantage. Kick to the gut there. What we're going to see here from Mariah May. Pile driver into the mat. And that move, of course, banned in many promotions due to neck injuries. And a kick out there from 2.5 at Masha Slamovich. Maybe didn't catch all of the pile driver there, because you know, if you catch the pile driver perfectly, it's probably going to end somebody's night. And Macho Man elbow drop, hook of the leg, pinfall. Can Masha kick out again? Yes, she can at 2.5. It was a close one. Masha Slamovich here trying to pick up a win on her AEW debut. No thanks to the help of Fatal Beauty, who a new faction formed by the 3 women that I mentioned earlier, who just knew that shenanigans were going to happen. And kick to the gut, kick to the face, and double kick to the face. Could have Mariah May won. Mariah trying to get back to her feet, but Masha Slamovich not allowing her any room. Double underhook into the power bomb. Could that be enough to put away marvelous Mariah May? 1, 2, no. The former AEW Women's World Champion before this Universe mode began kicks out at 2.5. Irish whip. And no, we're going to see that tombstone again from Mariah May. Can she pick up the victory here? We know what she does from the top rope. That elbow drop is ever so deadly and hits again, but this time misconnected and on the face. Didn't get it all where she wanted it, but that can knock somebody out. And 2.5 count. Masha Slamovich kicks out yet again as Mariah May looks to put this one to bed. She drags Masha back to her feet. Clothesline reversed. Nice reversal. Has her up and Masha Slam. And that should do it, folks. 1, 2, 3. And Masha Slamovich with the victory here tonight on her AEW debut. Have to wonder what her AEW career is going to unfold like. We saw her on MLW with an impressive victory over Delmi Exo, and now here on Dynamite, putting away one of the best women on the women's division, in the women's division on AEW. We're heading to tag team action next. Well, guns up, because Austin and Colton Gunn, following that backstage brawl where we saw Adam Cole throw Jay White off the railing and into the stage light, was not a good way to end an AEW episode for Jay White. Of course, since then he's been in hospital and he's not looking good, but he'll be back for Adam Cole, and we have the Undisputed Kingdom accompanied by Adam Cole, baby, will take on the Guns. The Guns, of course, looking for some patterns of revenge and vengeance here as they take on Roderick Strong and Kyle O'Reilly. Of course, these two guys had nothing to do with the attack, but obviously their leader decided that he was going to take it upon himself to jump Jay White. Adam Cole jumping Jay White backstage and trying to end his career and put him out indefinitely. Actually did put him out for a while, but did nothing but piss Jay White off, and I'm sure we'll see that one followed up, and there's going to be an absolute hell to pay as we set for tag team action. You can see Adam Cole, new core, a core that I actually prefer, has been downloaded with 2 attires. Adam Cole here in the yellow attire. He also has I believe it's a red attire, and as Austin Gunn starts in the ring for the Guns, the Ass Boys, the Guns, whatever you want to call them. Irish whip from Kyle O'Reilly. And I said it before, the problem with the Undisputed Kingdom is maybe not always the best in terms of teamwork, but in terms of individual technical wrestlers. Kyle O'Reilly, Roderick Strong, 2 of the best technical wrestlers on all of the AEW roster. So in 1v1 action, you're always going to get that advantage there for the Undisputed Kingdom. Takes Colton Gunn now, who's in the ring, back to the ground. Kyle O'Reilly, beautiful, diverse moveset there from Kyle O'Reilly. Springboard Lion Salt there, kick out at 1 from Colton Gunn. Of course, the Guns seeking redemption for their leader of the Bang Bang Gang, Jay White, who sadly cannot be with us tonight due to the actions of one Adam Cole, baby. Then Colton takes him to the ground, still going after O'Reilly. Takedown and good fists to the face, and that can, in the short term, impact the vision of the opponent, startling them with a lot of punches. Irish whip into the corner. We're going to see some tag team action here from the Guns. Of course, as I mentioned, the Undisputed Kingdom are more technical wrestlers. The Guns more averse to tag team wrestling. Of course, it's all they've known. Their father, Billy Gunn, who once upon a time chose to associate himself with a different tag team in the Acclaimed in AEW, and abandon his sons, or more or less they abandon him, and they've done it all on their own, and they look like an incredible tag team. A big task for them to beat 2 wrestlers of the level of O'Reilly and Roderick Strong here tonight, but of course the father, a multiple-time world tag team champion with G-Generation X and the New Age Outlaws, Billy and Chuck. Of course, Billy and Bart Gunn, another tag team, as Austin Gunn here working on Kyle O'Reilly. Not seen Roderick Strong in the ring yet, and that might be the smart tactic that the Guns have applied to this particular match to isolate the fight. But Kyle O'Reilly going to get the tag in here. In comes Roderick Strong. An elbow drop to Kyle O'Reilly, rubbing salt in the wounds, going to make sure he don't roll his way back into the ring. But the numbers game is certainly in favour of the Undisputed Kingdom, with Adam Cole at ringside. Reversal from Colton. Was Roderick Strong a bit slow on that exchange. Knee drop telegraphed by Colton Gunn. Had opportunities at the tag team titles, the Guns. I'm sure it won't be the last opportunities they have at the tag team championships. Of course, they're currently held by the Hurt Syndicate, who are hosting a tournament on Collision, the Syndicate run. We've seen some great tag teams in there. FTR, the Iron Savages, Dark Order. So a lot of tag teams on this roster that are all vying for 2 championship belts. Of course, held by Bobby Lashley and Shelton Benjamin. Will the Undisputed Kingdom's Kyle O'Reilly and Roderick Strong look to capture them belts? Will they look to go for solo? We don't know, but right now the focus is on the Bang Bang Gang. And this all started in 6-man tornado tag action, where the Undisputed Kingdom defeated, I believe, the Bang Bang Gang. That wasn't enough for Adam Cole. Adam Cole had to annihilate Jay White for no particular reason. And back to his feet comes Kyle O'Reilly. Austin Gunn with the attack, but reversed by Kyle O'Reilly. Fortunately, Kyle O'Reilly had to take a lot of time off of professional wrestling due to health issues, back at full fitness and looking better than ever with a knee to the face. And that could do it, folks. And Austin Gunn back to his feet. Grapple, a neck breaker. I think if you're going to have a grappling contest against somebody like Kyle O'Reilly, you really need to be sure that you're going to win that. And that's a beautiful Russian leg sweep, taking O'Reilly to the mat. And quite impressed with what I'm seeing from each of the brothers, showing an ability to adapt to different kinds of styles. We've seen them compete with the likes of the Acclaimed. We've seen them compete with FTR. So traditional tag teams. Not really seen them apart from that 6-man tornado tag. Adapt to a more hybrid tag team like the Undisputed Kingdom, who are not traditionally a tag team. They're more of a faction and have their own style. And we've seen Kyle O'Reilly use that knee before, and it's deadly because even though you've got the padding on the knee can easily fracture a skull. Pinfall here, not even a 1 count. Kick out from Austin Gunn, sorry. Kicks again. Of course, Kyle O'Reilly likes to use his body as a weapon, can use anything, and still to come. Who will Will Ospreay's opponent be? This is up next. Who has Okada chosen for Will? Essentially in a number 1 contenders match for that Continental Championship. If Will Ospreay can pick up a victory here tonight against the Mystery Man, he will go to Maximum Carnage and have his one-on-one match against Kazuchika Okada. And it's very relevant to this match in particular because, of course, Adam Cole, who you see stood outside the ring, the AEW Dynamite edition of the Royal Rumble, was involved in a Continental Championship match, also with Will Ospreay in triple threat action. Ospreay's argument was that he had the match won and Adam Cole was the one who got pinned. And Austin Gunn just takes out Adam Cole and Roderick Strong with 1 crossbody. And I'll go back to the Royal Rumble now. Of course, Adam Cole was in triple threat action. Will Ospreay not happy at the way the match ended, and that's obviously part of the agreement of a triple threat match, is that you don't have to be pinned or submitted to lose the match because there's another man. Adam Cole taking a pinfall, well, not taking a forced to be pinned by Kazuchika Okada. Will Ospreay never pinned, he said. He said he can beat Okada, he's beaten before, all over the world, and he's looking to beat him again and become the new Intercontinental Champion. We haven't seen any other Continental Champions exist in AEW Universe mode, so that would be a huge transition. Should Will Ospreay win here tonight and have an opportunity at that, can he pick that up? Who will he be facing, though? This is the thing. There's a plethora of new talent, debuting talent that hasn't appeared on the AEW roster. Also plenty of already cemented legacies like Samoa Joe, Bryan Danielson. So the field is pretty massive. Who has Okada made the call to help him out and potentially kill any momentum Will Ospreay has going towards his Continental Championship? And we're going to see a pinfall here from Austin Gunn. Broke up by Roderick Strong. And one of the things I've noticed about the officiating in this tag team match here, Charles Robinson needs to be quicker on identifying when people enter the ring, because you only get 5 seconds, and it seems to be being a little bit abused here by the Undisputed Kingdom. Tag team move there by the Gun Club, not being too effective. Kyle O'Reilly is on the floor. Now Colton Gunn with the punches. Of course, the Guns looking for a bit of pride for their friend Jay White. It's essential that they try and build back some momentum in this, well, what it looks to be an ongoing issue, feud, rivalry, whatever you want to call it. It's about getting the upper hand, and the Undisputed Kingdom seem to have the upper hand, and that's a beautiful move from O'Reilly as he starts to shift the momentum in the way of the Undisputed Kingdom. And you have to think that forearm misses. You have to think, should any of these competitors face off in a 1v1, the advantage would be with the Undisputed Kingdom, but the experience of the tag team, that is the Guns. Pinfall here by Colton Gunn, 2 count, and kick out by Kyle O'Reilly, but very close to 3 there. Of course, got to be aware of that. I'm sure Adam Cole and Roderick Strong are aware of that, so what's next for them? Another tagging in Austin Gunn, maybe. Good quick tags, maybe feels that he's a bit fresher, and what's he going for here? Beautiful. And Kyle O'Reilly with a kick to the midsection there, and not necessarily the worst idea for Austin Gunn to roll out of the way of that ongoing offense, but gets met by the forearm of Kyle O'Reilly. Roderick Strong tagged in. Now Austin gonna fight with Roderick Strong, but Roderick quicker to the punch, reversed by Austin. I have to say the Guns have really taken advantage of the tag team action, and we're going to see Fairmaster, tribute to the father of the Guns, Billy Gunn there, 1 count and broken up by Kyle O'Reilly. And Adam Cole here in Lexington, Kentucky, not getting on with this crowd. You could see him arguing with somebody in the crowd, or the announcer, and an elbow drop gone for there by Austin, and missed by quite a mile, and looks to have hurt his arm, but he's going to immediately get back on a neck breaker to Strong. Adam Cole starting to look worried for the Undisputed Kingdom, and I would be too. The Guns are picking up a head of steam and look like they could win this match. And knee to the face, needs to shift momentum, because the dangerous thing about an established tag team, a traditional tag team, is once the momentum shifts their way, the quick tags come out, the tag team moves, you get confused, you get overwhelmed with who's in the ring and who's doing what. But that's going to send him back to, well, I don't know where he's going to go, but that knee can knock somebody out, and it don't look like Colton Gunn's responding too well to that reversal. And he does respond well, but Kyle O'Reilly's style and the jiu-jitsu style, like the Brazilian jiu-jitsu style kicks to the legs, you might not think like in professional wrestling they are effective, but when you've got an opponent that's so athletic like Colton Gunn, it's a super effective tactic to stop the aerial assault and the movement of your opponent, and kick to the neck there and stomps everywhere. Kyle O'Reilly going to get on top, full guard mount. We're going full UFC mode here as we approach the business end of this tag team match. Who will emerge victorious? Who will take the advantage in the rivalry? And Kyle O'Reilly with them knees, of course. A lot of Kyle O'Reilly's offense involves the leg movement, and Austin Gunn's seen enough. He's seen enough. He's in the corner, and he's trying to break this up, but he's going to go after Roderick Strong instead, as the knees connect to Kyle O'Reilly and taunting the crowd there. As Austin Gunn beating the holy hell out of Roderick Strong here. It's becoming an all-out brawl, and the only way to win this match is in the ring. Reverses on Kyle O'Reilly, and the referee began to count a spine buster to O'Reilly. The referee had enough, but obviously seen enough of his brother getting his ass beat by Kyle O'Reilly. Not the right way to go about things there. Not the legal way, and O'Reilly misses with a big spear there. Goes for a kick. He's miles away. Colton Gunn, takedown to the punches. Rolls out the way. Could be about to see the end. Beautiful drop kick there, taking Roderick Strong. Encouraging the numbers game, and the spear nearly hits there. And Austin Gunn on the edge, as can only watch as an observer now. Of course, once you enter the ring and you begin that count, you get restricted on and then you will be punished for entering the ring too many times. Calling for the tag is Austin Gunn. Wants it, and Colton Gunn going to make it. And this is what I like about what I'm seeing from the Gunn Club. It's a lot of quick tags and Superman punch from O'Reilly. Could have done it. Is he going to get the pinfall and put it to team advantage, Undisputed Kingdom? No. It's a kick out, and it's a last gasp effort to escape the onslaught from Austin Gunn. An Irish whipping. Misses with that roundhouse sort of forearm there. Tag into Roderick Strong, and we're going to see a beautiful tag team maneuver here. No, we're not. Thought he actually did get the tag there. That's quite interesting. Now he gets the tag. Referee not confirming the tag, obviously. So legally, Roderick Strong wasn't allowed to enter the ring. Drop kick taking away the knee. As Roderick and Kyle O'Reilly representing the Undisputed Kingdom. The leader, Adam Cole, and the outsider. Questionable acts from him over the past couple of weeks. We thought he were a good guy, but now it seems like he's kind of lost his head. It looks like the Gunn Club are losing their head as Colton Gunn runs in with a head of steam and clotheslines the head of a Roderick Strong. And what the hell's he thinking now, as goes to the top rope to try and take out Kyle O'Reilly. Gets legs swept by Roderick Strong, who is still after, oh my god, Colton Gunn, but the distraction might be enough. The referee in the way stops the offense, and a Russian leg sweep puts the advantage back in the Gunn Club's corner. Gonna go for the pinfall. Maybe thinks he has it won. Kick out. And of course, if you are watching and you're wondering when the next episode of Dynamite is, we do it parallel to the world of professional wrestling. We have Monday Night Raw for you, clues in the name. Tuesday night from the 11th of March, we're going to have NXT, the new generation of professional wrestling in the World Wrestling Entertainment. We have AEW Dynamite Wednesdays, SmackDown Fridays, Collision Saturdays. And we're about to see the end here. Big jabs, like a boxer, and Irish whip there. Surely we're going to see the end. Slam. Not scoop slam, sorry. And both men get a hot tag. And that is not a good thing. Because, a spear from O'Reilly. Out of the blue. And Austin Gunn not able to enter the ring at risk of disqualification. And the Undisputed Era gain the advantage. Well, ladies and gentlemen, it was a terrific tag match, very back and forth, but the winners, of course, the Undisputed Kingdom. That's 2 wins over the Bang Bang Gang now. Jay White unnecessarily put out of action, I'm sure we'll not see the end of him. What's next for the Undisputed Kingdom? What's next for the Gun Club? Well, I'm sure this isn't the last time we see these guys together. Right now, folks, we have your main event of the evening. The Aerial Assassin versus an opponent of Kazuchika Okada's choice. If Will Ospreay can win this match, Maximum Carnage, his destiny and his beckoning call will be answered. A fair one-on-one match with the Continental Champion Kazuchika Okada. Should he lose here tonight, well, it's back of the line for that man right there, the Aerial Assassin, who looks to put things right. Of course, for those of you who've been watching from the very, very early days of the Universe Mode, New Japan was a thing, and Ospreay started off there, very rough start, and continued the start into AEW and had a rough start here. And since he's turned things around after his victory against Jeff Jarrett, really turned his career around, and essentially, aside from the triple threat where he didn't get pinned, has not really looked like losing. And he's going to have a big task here because he's facing the unknown. How do you prepare and train for the unknown? Who has Okada picked? Well, we're about to find out right now. As the music hits, it's Hammerstone. We knew that AEW were signing some talent. Kazuchika Okada helping attract that talent. TNA heavyweight Alexander Hammerstone, and that's a brilliant signing from AEW. Of course, a huge threat. We already have monsters on the roster like Lance Archer of the Don Callis family, Brian Cage of the Don Callis family, Powerhouse Hobbs, and now we have Alex Hammerstone as he looks to go to work on Ospreay. Of course, this is a very contrasting match. A guy with really powerful offense against a guy with really athletic, but Will Ospreay has that ability to adapt to any kind of opponent as it's back and forth in the opening section here. The main thing for Will Ospreay in this match, in the early stages at least, is to not allow the power moves to hit. The power moves that Alexander Hammerstone will hit will do permanent damage because of the strength. You can see the size of the biceps there. Rolls out, and Will Ospreay starting off well. Maybe we're going to see him springboard over the top. No, we're not. And we do this time, and he hits it. And good fast start from Will Ospreay here, taking the giant down. And it's a good choice from Okada. Great choice for somebody who you can trust and to get the job done. Alexander Hammerstone busted open now as he gets bounced into that ring post. Will Ospreay and jumps back to his feet. Do not be fooled by the slow start Alex Hammerstone has made. I'm just going to call him Hammerstone. I keep wanting to call him Hamilton. Hammerstone is traditionally quite a fast starter, but he also can adapt. And Will Ospreay, we're seeing a very fluid offense. And the difference between Will Ospreay and Hammerstone here is that Will can have all this offense to begin with, but one move, one big clothesline, one big slam, one big powerbomb from Hammerstone could change the entirety of this match. And Will Ospreay celebrating his work in the early goings, and that's what I mean. That shoulder is incredibly strong, and Will Ospreay going to take some time to recover, going to maybe move away from... No, he isn't. He's going to go for an electric chair on the outside. That's a 300-pound man he has on his shoulders who's fighting out there. And collar and elbow tie-up takes down Ospreay. Of course, Hammerstone might be a big man, but also can wrestle. And look at the power. Look at the power, holding Will Ospreay up for longer than necessary there as he throws him over his head. Brings him to his feet. And he just throws Ospreay in like he weighs nothing. Like a packet of chips. And now we're going to see Ospreay. And that's where Ospreay will get Hammerstone. The speed, the agility, because it's too much. And the powerhouse. Straight back to his feet. And this is what I was saying about the clotheslines. And Ospreay going for a springboard. Beautiful clothesline. He's done very well in the early stages. Still a long way to go in this match. I believe, anyway. Hammerstone has him up. Slings against the ropes. And of course that will hurt the neck of Will Ospreay. Probably taking away a little bit of the strength. Ospreay with the kick. Grapple. And that's not just any man you're grappling. That's a 300-pound man. You can see the size difference in the frame. And a punch. Ospreay going high risk. And we know he loves to take it high risk. He's going for that Hurricane Rana from the top rope. Sending Hammerstone to the mat. Kick up from Hammerstone. Still busted open. The luscious blonde hair covered in a red crimson mask. And grapple here. Hammerstone. Big back elbow. And them 20-plus inch biceps triceps, bouncing off the skull of Ospreay and picks him up from the prone position and power slam. Is he going to hook the leg? No, he's not going to follow it up. Interesting move here. Grabs him by the gut. And the strength is impregnable. Well, that doesn't make sense. The strength is ridiculous. An arm wrench from Will Ospreay reversing. And I feel like a smart tactic here from Will Ospreay would be that kick. But also work on the legs. Work on the legs. Take away the vertical advantage that Hammerstone has. The height and the strength over Will Ospreay. Goes to the outside of the ring. Telling Hammerstone, get up. Hammerstone not coming back to his feet. Will Ospreay might have this one won. He's going to potentially go for something here. Irish whip. Throwing Hammerstone to the outside of the ring. And the impact is more when you have more weight on yourself. When you toss to the outside of that ring and good God. Clearing the monitors off the announcer's desk. Never signals good things. And picks Hammerstone to his feet. Grapple. And he's going to throw him into the timekeeper's area. And Hammerstone, I thought he was going to fight back, but bouncing off everywhere. Will Ospreay throwing around a 300-pound man. Incredible strength. And Ospreay teasing Hammerstone. Thought he was going to go for a vault over the ropes. Didn't actually go for it. 6 count. The referee's going to have to restart that count due to Ospreay re-exiting the ring. Goes to the top rope. Gonna fly high now, Will. Beautiful Hurricanrana again. Could be about to see Ospreay. Could we see him look for a signature move, a cutter, a hidden blade, and the strength of Hammerstone just launching Ospreay over that top rope like he was nothing, like he was paper. And ripping the ropes now. That's not a good sign for William. As Will points to him in the ring. Hammerstone going to follow suit. Ospreay going to use that announcer's desk as a weapon. Throws him on top of it, and what the hell is Ospreay thinking? Oh my goodness, careers. Think of your career, Will. Oh, moonsault. It misses. And it misses. And that's such a high risk, and now Will Ospreay fighting back to get back to his feet. But the moonsault from 15 feet in the air to the announcer's desk, which is about 20 feet away from him. Crazy scenes here. The athleticism as well on show. Ospreay trying to get back in the ring. Grapple by Hammerstone. Power move here by Hammerstone. Has him up again in that fireman's carry. Snake eyes. Has Ospreay got anything? Grabbed by the neck. And the hands will be like double the size of the neck of Will Ospreay. Backbreaker to the lower back. Has him back up. The sheer strength of Alexander Hammerstone showing here. Gets Ospreay back to his feet. And can Ospreay build a comeback? He's going to go for the neck breaker. Fakes the neck breaker and forearm to the back of the neck. It's not good. And that neck is like hitting steel. And Ospreay, he's lining up now. The end's here. Good night, Alexander Hammerstone. Welcome to the Ospreay Asylum. And axe handle. Interesting move there, taking him down. And Hammerstone rolling out the ring to recuperate some stamina. Yet see any significant offense from Hammerstone to put Ospreay down. Ospreay still very much in control of this match. Irish whip. Ducks under. We're seeing a different aspect. That power slam is from a 300-pound man with incredible strength. Kick out one. And that's testament to the little offense that Hammerstone's had. Ospreay. Oh dear. He's lining it up now. And we see Ospreay do this move. It's into the neck breaker. And this could be all she wrote. Go for the pinfall, Will. No? Looks like he's lining up that hidden blade. Reversed by Hammerstone. And a big boot. Sending Ospreay to the canvas. Sometimes waiting for your opportunity is not always the best. Going to that corner, giving him time to recover is not always the best. You need to be onto him constantly. Because he's had time to recover, even if it's a few seconds. Wrenching the arm now and the leg used to yank that arm. Could have come out of the socket. Suplex, I mean, well, What a move that is. What the hell is that move? Hammerstone slamming Ospreay, kick out 1. And Will Ospreay still in this match. Still in control. And what the hell is Hammerstone thinking? He's going high risk. Second rope. Oh my goodness me. And that's a 300-pound man. Piling all his body weight onto Will Ospreay. Back to his feet and super kick. Will Ospreay has this incredible ability to recover instantly. And Hammerstone has him against the ropes. Launches him against the other rope. Ducks under. The referee's in the way. What the hell's Hammerstone? Clothesline. From the depths of hell. Rolls Ospreay over. Has hold of the knee. And the height that he brings that knee down. And with the impact and the speed and velocity that he brings that down with is incredible. And the man with that strength is way faster than a traditional human being would be able to execute that move. And has him up again. Ospreay, we carry around like a child as he bounces him off the turnbuckle. Stomp to the gut. Now he's going to bring him back to his feet and just hammer back down on him. Losing the name Hammerstone when he's throwing them absolute axe hammers. Ospreay going to fight back. The hidden blade. It connects. Surely that's enough. Will Ospreay, your winner, and going to face the Continental. How did he kick out? How did he kick out of the hidden blade, Hammerstone? Still got something left to give, I guess. We're about to find out now. They're going to trade blows, and Will Ospreay's going to be trading with them clubbing blows of Hammerstone. In a hit like that's like been face first into a car. It's like a big rock slapping you in the face consistently. And both when men are wearing a crimson mask. Ospreay, of course, just wearing a crimson mask. Hammerstone been wearing it the entire match. And reversal, Hammerstone comes out on top. Oh, Jesus. We saw this suplex before. This is a devastating move. It surely has Ospreay beaten here. 2, and kick out again from Ospreay. And what a match this has been, ladies and gentlemen. Main event, of course, the stipulation. Should Will Ospreay win, he will get Okada at Maximum Carnage. That is it's a big stipulation. Feels the result was unjust at AEW Dynamite Royal Rumble. Maybe feels like he has to prove himself a little bit. This is a great opportunity, a great diagram, and Ospreay reverses, throwing Hammerstone into the barricade, get back in the ring. And he's this Kentucky crowd, he's trying to rally them together to build some momentum. Hammerstone rolls back in the ring. Ospreay grabs a hold. What's Ospreay got now? Neck breaker. We've seen him do this earlier. Fakes it into the shot to the neck. I don't know how much damage that will do because that neck's like steel, but that super kick will do something. What the hell? Kick up by Hammerstone. And this guy is unbelievable. That backbreaker. Gonna break some backs. I'm sure Will Ospreay will be sleeping on his side tonight. Oh dear. It could be the beginning of the end. Reversal from Ospreay. Beautiful Hurricanrana there. And he's telling the crowd, that is it. He's gearing them up. He's gearing them up. Hidden blade. He looks to be going for that hidden blade. He's telling Hammerstone to get up. Can Hammerstone get back to his feet? Ospreay waiting patiently. Because we know how he... And a big boot. Again meets William. The aerial assassin Ospreay. Thank God Ospreay got out of that. Now he's going to go... He's trying to do something here. That neckbreaker again. And surely now, it's been a brilliant effort from both these men, and hidden blade surely puts away. Well, it's not really a hidden blade, is it? You can clearly see it coming. 1, 2, 3, and there you have it, folks. What an effort from Hammerstone on his debut, by the way. He really did go toe-to-toe. And to close out the show, we're going to see Kazuchika Okada, the Continental Champion. What is he going to do here? Ospreay just been through a hellacious match, to say the least. Busted him up, and Okada coming into the ring. So we await to see what's going to happen here. There you have it, folks. Maximum Carnage, Will Ospreay, Kazuchika Okada, the AEW Continental Championship.